Well, could housing prices in Saskatoon be heading for a drop? A Saskatoon real estate blogger thinks that a price correction is coming. Josh Buchanan works as a real estate professional in the city and is the author of Saskatoon Real Estate Economics blog, and he joins me here in studio. Good morning, Josh.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
So a price drop or a correction, as it's often termed, is often speculated about. What are you thinking? Why do you think it's coming?
Well, I know people have been warning about that for a few years now, but the numbers really didn't show that in the past years. And that's why, over the last 3 or 4 years, it's been more moderate growth. But this year, the numbers are actually showing that we should be having a correction in certain categories. Basically, it comes down to absorption rate and that we just have so much inventory available right now. And
when you say inventory, that just means houses on the market. That could be new, that could be older homes, a mix of condos and detached homes?
Yeah, that's right. So the gap between listings and sales is really growing, and that's why we're seeing so much inventory right now.
Why do you think we have so much inventory right now?
A lot of building, for one. I think developers kind of get carried away and overbuild. We've seen a slowdown in immigration this year, too. So yeah, there's a number of reasons. There's so many factors that go into the real estate market.
And a price correction, would there be one type of housing unit that would experience it more so? Condos, for example.
Yeah, I broke down on my blog classifications of homes that are in more of a territory that would see a correction. The single detached houses right now that are below 500,000 are still in a balanced range. So
that would be most.
Yeah,
homes?
Yeah. There's a lot in that category, and those ones are still pretty in safe territory where I don't expect to see a whole lot. For condos, just about every category of condos, they're in more of a territory where we should start to see a price correction, as well as the more luxury homes that are above $500,000.
So, what kind of a price correction? What are the numbers?
Well, it really depends because there's so many factors involved. Like, we could see an influx in immigration or an influx in foreign investment that could buy up the excess supply and allow things to stabilize. Or who knows, we could see interest rates go up. And so that could change things either way. When you get to the absorption rates we're at right now for condos, it's getting close to 9 months worth of inventory available based on current sales. So with that, we could even see some double-digit percentage drops or low double-digit percentage in the next year or so.
So for people who are buying, this is a good time to buy.
Potentially, yeah. I think for buyers, my best tip would be patient if you can be. Keep an eye on things. We're living in really interesting times now as far as the local real estate market goes. So if you can be patient, then go for it and just see how things play out. Some people I know, they can't really wait for various reasons. They just want to settle into a house. And so for those people, it is becoming a buyer's market for sure. So if they can't wait, at least make sure they're negotiating and definitely start the bidding low.
And for people who are trying to sell, what would be your advice on that?
For sellers right now, just with there being so much inventory, you need to be competitive. So the main thing is to find a way to stand out. You need to make sure you're at the right price point. If you're overpriced, people are just going to go elsewhere. There's so much available. You need to make sure it's marketed well. And you need to make sure it looks its best. It's clean, it's well maintained, and everything. Just because there's so many options out there that if you're not presenting yourself well, the potential buyers have other places to look at.
Okay, we'll leave it there. Josh, thank you for your time this morning.
Thanks for having me.
That is Josh Buchanan. He's a real estate professional and the blogger behind Saskatoon Real Estate Economics blog. What's your story? Have you been trying to buy a home? Are you trying to sell? What's happening in your neighborhood when it comes to housing prices? Feel free to share. You can send me a tweet. I'm at Leisha CBC, or drop us an email, saskatoonmorning@cbc.ca.